Henry and Mudge and Annie's Good Move by Cynthia Rylant. Illustrations by Susie Stevenson. This is the 18th book of their adventures. Here you can see, looks like they've got some boxes. I wonder what they're doing with them. Our table of contents shows us that we have 3 chapters in this book. Chapter 1 is called Next Door. Henry and Henry's big dog Mudge always liked visits from Cousin Annie. She was very careful about things, like her frilly dresses and her shiny shoes, but she was fun. She liked Henry, she liked Mudge, and she could throw a mean frisbee. So one day, when Henry's mother said that Annie was moving and that she was moving next door to Henry, Henry was thrilled. "We have to help Annie move," Henry told Mudge. "You know how careful she is." Henry said, "I bet she'll be nervous." Henry imagined Annie packing up her things. "I bet she wraps those shiny shoes 1,000,000 times, Henry told Mudge. Mudge wagged. "And those frilly dresses 1,000,000,000 times." Mudge wagged again. "Her house is probably a mess right now," said Henry. Mudge wagged and drooled all over Henry's shoes. "But not as much of a mess as I am," said Henry, looking down. Chapter 2 is called Blotchy. When Henry and Mudge and Henry's parents got to Annie's house on moving day, Uncle Ed was carrying boxes and Annie was breaking out. "Hi, Annie," said Henry. "You're all blotchy." "I know," said Annie. "I break out when I'm nervous." You see all the little pink blotches on her face? "Are you nervous about leaving friends?" Henry asked. Annie nodded. "Are you nervous about changing schools?" Annie nodded again. "Are you nervous about all your frilly dresses and shiny shoes and lace hankies being on that truck?" asked Henry. Annie nodded really hard. 3 new blotches came out on her nose. Oh, look, she's got them on her face and on her arms. Poor thing. Said Henry. "Do you know what I do when I get nervous?" "What?" said Annie. "I crawl under the covers with Mudge," said Henry. "Do you have any covers left?" "No," said Annie. She shook her head. "They're all on the truck." "There's some blankets on the back seat of our car. Do you want to use them?" Annie nodded and smiled. Henry opened up the car door, and Annie got under the covers. Mudge wagged and disappeared under the covers, too. Henry rolled down the windows and closed the door. "Goodbye, blotches," he called, and he went to help Uncle Ed. Chapter 3, The New House. Annie and Mudge stayed under the covers all morning long. Henry brought them food. He brought them drinks. He even brought them a moving man. The moving man told Annie that he would be very careful with her shoes and dresses and lace hankies. A few of her blotches went away. When the truck was loaded, everyone drove to Annie's new house, next door to Henry's house. Then the movers started carrying the boxes in. Annie was still under the covers in the car. Henry peeked inside. She was sleeping on a lace hanky on Mudge's head. When all the boxes were unloaded, the movers went away. Then Henry woke up Annie, and everyone went into the new house. Annie held on to Mudge and tried not to break out. "Before we unpack," said Henry's mother, "we have to make a new house wish. We'll wish for something good for Annie and Uncle Ed. Something good for them in their new house." Annie smiled. "Great," said Henry. Henry's father lit a candle. "Everyone make a secret wish," he said, "and then Annie will blow out the candle." One by one, they wished. Some wishes were big, some were small, some looked like a T-bone steak, but they were all good wishes. Annie blew out the candle. "Welcome home, cousin," said Henry. "Welcome home, Annie," said Henry's parents. Mudge gave Annie a great big kiss, and all of Annie's blotches went away. The next morning, Henry had breakfast at her house.